toe really hurts. And I don't know what I did to cause that. Yesterday when I was cutting my nails, I noticed that the right foot really hurt. And it's actually puffy and swollen up. So the baby toe hurts and the big toe hurts. I must have kicked something and forgotten about it because I don't remember doing anything that drastic. I don't remember going around going, ow, 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 ow. Nothing like that. Nothing. So it's kind of weird. Really hurts. Makes it hard to walk, but I'll just walk anyway. Today I kept it short because I felt I had things to do and I wanted to get there and get back because I'm watching soccer. Come on. So I went to well, first of all, at home, I thought there must be a way. In this day and age, you must be able to change your address and give a forwarding address to the post office online. And of course, there it was. Now, you have to pay for it. Never used to have to pay for it, but I guess now you do. But the thing is, they forward anything you get for 1 year. So I think that's what you pay for. Anyway, I paid money for it. It's not that bad. And they will forward anything that comes to here to my new place. So I didn't realize they did that for so long. So that's worth it. Then I did that at home. Then I went out and I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is my closest post office. Dropped off the letters in the mail, the cards in the mail. So they're off. That's done. Whew. Everyone's going to get their mail, their cards. Everyone's going to get their Christmas cards before Christmas. This is my goal. It's never happened otherwise, so no problem. I always worry. Now it's much easier. I was able to get to it in plenty of time. Before, I always had to do work. As Tracy says, you worked so hard, Monica. I worked so hard that I didn't have time to do my Christmas cards until just before, the last minute I got them written and mailed off. Now I'm going to be one of those people that, you get their card, whoa, this card's here early. It's not even close to Christmas and it's here. So that's kind of nice. That's done. I'll find out who I forgot when they all start showing up, and I'm going to start checking them off. That's what I do. I have my list of who I mailed it to, who I sent the card to. I check everyone off. Yep. I checked everyone off. Yes. So when they come back in, if I get cards back, I don't care if I don't get a card back, but I just check off to see who I mailed a card to, and if one of these people mailed me a card, did I mail them a card? Not required to mail me a card, but I do feel guilty that if I get a card that I didn't send one. That's me. That's me. I used to, holy smokes, the cards I mailed out, it was crazy, stupid. Now it's much more manageable. Yes. Only people that I have interaction with, except for a couple. Couple I don't have interaction with. They're because they're my husband's relatives. I just feel, I should. The rest, are all, I don't have contact with my, if I don't have contact with my relatives, I don't mail them Christmas cards. So, used to be I did. Now, no more. So everyone I mail something to, I have contact with. I interact with. Even only on Facebook. I mean, you know, that's interaction. But if, you know, you just have the same last name, what's the point? Even I haven't seen you in 20 years, what's the point? I mean, at one point, I actually sat my sister down and said, I didn't say sweetie, but it's the kind of thing where you say, sweetie, you got to help me because I have so many relatives and I don't even know if some of them are alive anymore. I don't want to send a Christmas card to someone who's not, you know, Merry Christmas to you, bum, 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 and bum. And then have bum not being alive anymore. And it's like, ooh, don't do that. I mean, I get Christmas cards. I get a Christmas card every year from someone who's a relative of my husband's who doesn't know that he has passed on. And I kind of go, why are you sending me a Christmas card? Why are you sending my husband a Christmas card? Why? We don't have any interaction at all. We have no communication. Never have. Never have. Okay? So, I don't send him a card. And if he sends me a card, well, maybe he'll stop. So, yeah, that's why is that on my, there, I want to see what's outside. It's beautiful and sunny now. Somewhat. It's sunny down here, but up there it's overcast. How does that work, eh? It's because the sun's over there and the clouds are up there. So, game started, yes. Yes, the game started. Korea and, can't remember. I just know it's Korea. That's all I care about. Korea and, well, Croatia was this morning in Japan, so Croatia went through. Now it's Korea and, don't know. I could actually look, you know, I actually have this information. I have this information. So here we have Korea and Brazil. Oh my God, this is scary. Odds of Korea winning. Pretty slim. Pretty slim. I'm crossing all my fingers. I don't know if that will help, but I sort of doubt it. Yeah. I have, this whole desk is covered in lists. A list of Christmas gifts that I have given or I'm going to give. That's fine. Don't forget to take the Timbits. They're frozen. They're frozen. Poor Maxton, he loves the powdered Timbits, and I guess in Guelph they don't make them anymore, so he doesn't get his powdered Timbits, but here they do. So I got a whole full thing of sugar powdered Timbits for Maxton because he loves them. I don't know how frozen Timbits are, but they're there in the freezer, but I can't forget them in the freezer, okay? Well, I won't forget them in the freezer. I'm moving. For goodness sake, I'm moving before Christmas, so anyway. Yeah, so that's my Christmas list. Then I have a list of things to do before I move or preparatory to moving. unmake the bed, take down the mirrors. My son will do that. Unplug the computer. Big deal, you know. Yeah. There's my list of people I sent Christmas cards to. Is that it for lists? Oh, there are lists of things I have actually bought for the house already. The house. For my area in the house, okay? Preparatory to getting it ready for me. Toilet, sink, closet door. Those are the basics. Toilet, sink, closet door. That's it, right? Yeah. Other things will come later. They're not necessary. There's a house there. There's people living. There are people living in the house. That's one of my pet peeves. Okay, there you go. Pet peeve for today. There is people living in the house. There's people living. There are people living in the house. Okay, there are people. It's because it's hard to say, and that's why people don't say it. There are people living in the house. I can say it. So I'm going to force myself. It's just because I hear so many other people saying it wrong that it came out wrong. Monica, how could you do that? Okay, there's my pet peeve. Number 3. There are, plural, not there is, singular. There are people living in the house. There is a refrigerator, you know. There is a stove. I know you are going to get your own fridge. You're going to get your own stove. I'm going to get my own fridge. I'm going to get my own stove. I'm going to get my own kitchen. But for the time being, in a couple of weeks, that's not going to be there. So, but the toilet is there. The sink will be there tomorrow. And I believe the closet door will be there tomorrow. I think they're both coming tomorrow. We just need the person to install them. Josh. Yeah, so I watched the Japan Croatia game this morning. It was sad. It went to full time, okay, like 120 minutes, I guess. I didn't look at the time. I just went 109 minutes. Oh my God, how can that be happening? Because that's when I came home from shopping. You know, wow, how can it? You know, it never gets that high. Of course it does. So they did a full time. They were even at the full time. So they went to penalty kicks, extra time. They went to shootout, not penalty kicks, shootout. Yes. And Croatia won in the shootout. It was tied at 1-1 forever and ever and ever. Amen. Yeah. I missed it all, which is fine because, you know, there was no change, so no problem. They must have played very well. Very defensively, both of them. Yeah, so that's it. All my Christmas gifts are bought or ordered. I had 2 extra ones. I have 2 extra ones that I want to get. One I bought today, and I have the other one to buy next time. I mean, there's no rush on this, as long as I get it before I move, because both of them are things that I won't be able to get as easily when I'm in Embro. So I will get them before I move. And then the other one was, I mean, there was the cat toy for Stephanie's cats. Stephanie's coming on Wednesday, as long as the weather holds. I have to get my my booze for Christmas and New Year's, even though I could get that through Arlo and Mimi, but I just prefer to buy the booze on my own. I hope that the ice wine comes without glasses this time. It's ridiculous. I just want a little bottle of ice wine. Come on. I don't need glasses. I have glasses. No worries. And I want the Advocat and perhaps some mead. I figure if I start looking for mead now, I'll get it. If I don't find mead, no problem. Got my other two sweet things. So, because the Advocat, I will not want more than at most 2 glasses, okay? After I get 2 glasses of that, it's like, oh, don't want any more, thank you, next year. Which you have to have someone else with you to consume the rest because it doesn't keep. But the ice wine I will consume, no worries on that. If there's mead, I absolutely adore mead. Ice wine and mead are up there. Mead is higher, then there's ice wine, and then Advocat. And then there's all sorts of other cocktails. That's my level of alcohol consumption. I'm not a big consumer of alcohol. So, and I went shopping, and I bought too much. And one woman, actually, the woman behind me in the checkout line, she says, "Can I give you a ride home? Can I give you a ride home? I can give you a ride home. It's not a problem. I'll give you a ride home." I said, "No, it's okay. It's really okay. I can walk." Well, I thought I would not make it when I was in the grocery store because I hefted that backpack up. And I went, holy smokes, I should have taken her off. And I got my other arm through, and I went, oh no, this is okay. And it was fine, you know? That's what backpacks are for, carrying big, heavy loads. You can carry them, especially if you've got walking sticks to keep you on the straight and narrow.